Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Kim and welcome back to Uncommonkim. It's time. It's Summerween time! I'm so excited. Summerween is back and I am freaking ready and rearing to go, and I'm ready to discover what my TBR is going to be with you guys. I've obviously bought the t-shirt. I do it every year. Don't judge me, leave me alone. But isn't it cute? It's so cute. I also have the bookmark as always, but as we do, I'm going to be using my trusty prompt jar to help us decide what books we're going to be reading for Summerween. Obviously, some prompts in here are not going to fit into Summerween, and if they do appear, I am just going to go over them because I'm not here for having a fantasy in the middle of Summerween, you know? Cool. I'm glad we're on the same page. I have got some books I need to get on here for a few video ideas I have, but we'll see. But this year I am planning on daily uploading again like I did last year, and it might kill me, but hopefully it'll be worth it, and hopefully I won't have a corrupted video this time, please, because was that fucking frustrating. But yes, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Right, let's go for prompt number 1. Can I like get to the bottom? Now I'm standing at the bottom, now we're here. Oh, here we go. We have, I've read this. And I don't know why this is in here. It's Home is Where the Bodies Are, which is just a book. But I've read this, so in the bin you go, sir. Let's try again. I mean, one just fell out onto my t-shirt. I think it's a sign. It's a sign. Oh, go on then. It's a mood read. Thanks, lads, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna go for Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman. I need to get this on here for a video I'm doing, but in general I think this fits some spooky vibes. So this is what I have been told. We follow an 8-year-old called Bella who lives with her mummy. She lives with her daddy, and she also lives with other mummy. And every night and every day other mummy asks Bella, can I go inside your heart? And it's meant to be really freaky, really cool, and absolutely freaking terrifying. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I think this is going to be quite a quick read, just based off of the way it's formatted, which I didn't realise. It's formatted quite funny. I think it's going to be quite a quick read, quite a fun read, and I'm prepared to be shit scared, because do you know what? I can't think of many books that have fully made me shit myself. So I'm ready to be scared. Yay. Oh, and obviously Summerween. So prompts for Summerween. We have read a book in the dark or at night, read a horror or thriller book, read a book with a sky on the cover, read a book you've owned for more than a year, read a novella, manga, or listen to a spooky audiobook. I am planning to listen to the audiobook for this, but also would count for a horror, would also count for read a book in the dark. There's no day, there's no sky on the cover, and I haven't actually owned this for more than a year. But otherwise, there we go. Okay. Prompt number 2. I don't really know how many books I'm doing. I'm thinking we just keep going until I've completed all the prompts, which is about 5 books, so we'll see. Let's go this one. Oh. My Christ. We have highest rated on Goodreads. Now, obviously, I'm happy to do this. This is no problem. But we're going for mystery thrillers and horrors. We're not having a freaking fantasy book, you know? Okay, so I'm recording my screen, so hopefully you'll see it. Let's scroll. We're scrolling. We're scrolling. We're scrolling. Currently not seeing any thriller, horrors. We're still scrolling. We're still going. We're still going. Why is it all Stephen King? Right. Fine. Hold on then. The only upside to this is there is a sky on the cover. Is it a sky that we wanted? Is it a sky? Is it a sky that we wanted? Yeah, sky on the cover. That's the only upside. I'm reading a lot of Stephen King in July, and this is not what I wanted. Do not ruin my Summerween vibes. Right, okay. Misery by Stephen King. I am excited to read it, and I do want to read it. Just not for Summerween, you know? I need fast-paced books that fit my vibe. This doesn't fit my vibe. Okay, so Paul Sheldon used to write for a living. Now he's writing to stay alive. Misery is dead. Paul Sheldon has just killed her. With relief, with joy. Misery made him rich. She was the heroine of a string of bestsellers, and now he wants to get on with some real writing. That's when the car accident happens, and he wakes up splintered and in pain in a remote mountain home as his rescuer, Annie Wilkes. The good news is that Annie was a nurse and has pain-killing drugs. The bad news is that she has long been Paul's #1 fan, and when she finds out what Paul has done to Misery, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like it at all. It sounds good. I do think it'll be good, and I do think I'll enjoy it, but I just don't want to read it right now. Oh, this was gifted to me from Claire as well for my birthday. Thank you, Claire. Love you. But yeah, apparently we're reading Misery. And if you've seen my July TBR, you already know that Salem's Lot is on my TBR. My Christ. Okay, prompt number 3. At least we've completed the sky on the cover, I suppose. Jesus Christ. Alright, prompt number 3. Let's go for this one. Oh no, apparently I dropped it. Hold on. Just picking them all up. My God. Right, I'm having this orange one apparently. Okay. A book that has been made into a film or TV show. Oh, it's coming. There you go. Okay, book that's been made into a film or TV show. This shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so I have gone for We Used to Live Here by Marcus Cleaver. Which is currently being adapted into a Netflix film starring Blake Lively, which I didn't know. But I need this on here for a video idea, so I'm very excited to get this on here because I'm also very excited to read it. I've heard it's very, like, intense, uneasing, stomach churning, all that jazz that I'm in the mood for. So, young couple Charlie and Eve can't believe the killer deal they got on an old house in the beautiful yet remote neighbourhood nestled deep in the mountains. He claims to have lived in the house years... Oh, I skipped a sentence. One day a man knocks on the door. He claims to have lived in the house years before and asks if he can show his family around. People pleaser to fault, Eve lets them in. As soon as they enter, strange things start to happen, and Eve wants nothing more than for them to leave and never come back. But they can't, or won't. Take the hint that they are no longer welcome. Then Charlie suddenly vanishes and Eve begins to lose grip on reality. She's convinced there's something terribly wrong with the house and its past inhabitants. Or is it all in her head? I've heard only but great things about this book, and I am so excited to get on this TBR and to read it for Summerween. So, right. Haven't owned it for more than a year. I bought it a couple months ago. Will listen to the audiobook. It is a horror / thriller, and I can read it in the dark if need be. I just need a book that I've owned for more than a year. We'll see. Okay. Prompt number 4. This is just like about 70 prompts. Let's just have this one. Right, we have a book with an ugly cover. Okay, interesting. I'll have a look. Okay, not one that I'd planned for Summerween, but that's okay. I've gone for Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. The British cover is so ugly. The American cover is so much better. This is ugly as fuck. So 100% counts for an ugly cover because it's vile. I have no idea what this is about. I just know everyone has been talking about it recently. There's been a mixture of good and bad reviews, so I'm very excited to see what my thoughts are going to be. It will be my first Gillian McAllister, but it is blurbed by Lisa Jewell. I do love me a Lisa Jewell, so we'll have a gander. So, it's Camilla's first day back at work, her daughter's first day at nursery, but husband Luke is nowhere to be seen. The only trace of him is an unfinished note. Camilla tries to put it out of her mind. There must be a rational explanation for his disappearance. Then it starts. Breaking news, there's a hostage situation developing in London. The police arrive, Luke is caught up in it. But he isn't a hostage. Luke, doting father, successful writer, enthusiastic runner and an internal optimist, is the gunman. What Camilla does next is crucial because only she knows what the note he left behind says and the clues it might hold. That sounds really freaking good to me. I'm very excited. I feel like this is gonna be a good vibe. Obviously it might not. It just depends which way around it goes and whether this woman's gonna be a silly bitch, you know? You know. Okay, prop number 5. I really need to find a book that I've owned for more than a year. There's plenty of them, it's just, you know, finding one. Or finding a prompt that works with that. Right. I mean, can't do that. So it says Brandon Sanderson. He doesn't do thriller, so let's try again. Let's go this one. And we have, ooh, we have a colour spinner wheel. There you go. Colour spinner wheel. So I'm going to make a spinner wheel with lots of random colours, and then we'll spin it, and then I'll choose a book off of my TBR with that cover colour. Okay, I've created a spinner wheel with lots of different colours. Let's spin and see which colour we're going to get. I'm hoping it's not too bright, you know. What even is that? I think that's black. I think it's black. Even though the background's gone like brown, when you actually look at the thing, I think it's black. I'm going for black. Okay. And this book actually works for a book I've owned for longer than a year, which is The Taking of Annie Thorne by C.J. Tudor. It's a black cover, and I've owned it for years. So this is the last book I have to read on C.J. Tudor's backlist, and I'm very excited to read this, and I really wanted to get this on here for a video I'm doing for Summerween as well, which is exciting. So I'm very happy to get this on here. In here we follow a girl whose sister goes missing one night, and then she comes back about 48 hours later, and then when she reappears, she couldn't or wouldn't say what had happened to her, but her sister is never the same after that point. And then when you come back to present day, the sister receives an email saying, I know what happened to your sister and it's happening again. And I'm very excited to read this. I love C.J. Tudor. Most of her books have been a 4 or 5 star for me, and I just love her writing style, and I'm very excited to read this one. And yeah, so this will count for owned for older than a year, which means I have completed every prompt with a book, but I'm going to do one more in hopes that I can get this last book on here that I really need. But we'll see. Let's hope it doesn't backfire and kick me in the ass. And if it doesn't, I'll just show you the book anyway. Okay, we'll go for this one, which is, yes! Okay, this a book with a 3-word title, and it works. September House by Clarissa Orlando. 3 freaking words. Get in there. Oh, I'm so happy I've gotten this on here. So this is the last book I needed for my video idea. So I'm very excited to get this on here. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, so this, we follow a husband and wife, Margaret and Hal, who buy this house, but every September blood starts dripping from the walls and ghosts start appearing, and it gets really freaking fucked up during September. And then Hal goes missing, okay, and then Margaret's daughter comes to stay with her during September, but her daughter doesn't know what happens in September. And I'm so freaking excited to read this, and I'm so excited for Summerween because the vlogs I have planned are so exciting. So yeah. Okay, this is my TBR. It's pretty big, don't get me wrong, but we have some really exciting books on here. I have all the books on here I needed for my vlogs, which is exciting, plus one more, but even I don't know what it is. Any guesses? Leave it down below. And we have a Stephen King, which wasn't, you know, planned, but I'll have to figure it out somehow. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Summerween. I can't believe Summerween is back already, but I'm super stoked. Let me know if you're taking part in Summerween and which of these books you're most excited to hear my reviews on. What are you reading for Summerween if you're participating? If you're not, what are you reading in July in general? I'd love to know. Subscribe if you're new, as we're on our way to 500 subscribers, and you can then see my Summerween content because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Like the video if you have enjoyed, and I'll see you all soon for some spooky Summerween content. Bye.